There are two types of mindset we can cultivate. One that embraces problems as opportunities to learn, and one that avoids them, often out of fear to fail. People that avoid conflicts can be described as having a fixed mindset. Those who see problems as interesting challenges have a growth mindset. Sometimes we like to switch from one to the other. People have a fixed mindset because they believe that basic qualities like intelligence or talents are fixed traits and that these traits are responsible for success. They often like to document past achievements. With a growth mindset, people believe that new abilities can be developed through practice. This view creates the love for learning that most great leaders and artists have in common. For them, life becomes an exciting journey with endless opportunity to figure out new things and advance life too. Modern companies look for employees with a growth mindset because they solve problems and persist despite obstacles. To spot the right ones, some ask during the interview whether the job applicant believes if managers are born or if management is a skill learned. Jay thinks that managers are born. Anne gets the job. Neuroscientists support the idea. They confirm that the brain grows like any other muscle in the body, with training. Studies show that adopted twins tend to have higher intelligence compared to their siblings who stayed with their biological parents. The difference appears to come from the higher educational levels of adoptive parents and shows that nurture is more important than nature.
Have you ever wanted to build a business and taste the freedom that it gives you? Maybe you have a job, or maybe you're a student, but you don't quite fit in. Perhaps you started a business already, but something is preventing you from taking the next step. That's why in this course we'll take a deep dive into what motivates your decisions in order to find what is preventing you from stepping up. You will find tools and techniques used by world-class performers in order to identify these hidden blind spots which are holding you back. My name is Pav Nikolov, and I believe that entrepreneurship begins with a frame of mind before creating any business plans. Over the last 5 years, I've worked with more than 10 amazing entrepreneurs. What made an impression on me was not how they raised millions of dollars, but how they were thinking, how they made decisions, how they dealt with challenges and limiting beliefs. That's why in this course I've taken all these lessons and combined it with my expertise in psychology and behavioral change in order to create this course for you. So I invite you to make a choice now. Would you continue walking on the same path you are on, or would you join me in what would be a fulfilling self-discovery journey? After this, there is no turning back. You take the red pill and we explore what is really possible. You take the blue pill and I guess they're out of stock. Well, the choice is yours. I'll see you on the inside.
So I started Fashion Valley 6 years ago, and back then there was no e-commerce store, no online store. I got this idea when I was studying in London with my husband, boyfriend back then. Then we got married. So we were exposed to online shopping when we were studying in London. When we got back, we realized that the online scene in Malaysia was really non-existent or still very underdeveloped. That's why we thought, let's be the first to do it. But the problem was we didn't have any products to sell because I'm not a designer. We didn't even know if it was fashion or food or anything or education. But I have a blog. I've been blogging for 10 years now. So I know that my followers are interested in fashion, and they're women. So I thought, okay, so that's my target market already. So I was blessed that I already have a ready target market that I could hopefully convert into customers. So that's how Fashion Valley started. We didn't have products to sell, so what I did was I approached local designers and I said, hey, let's do something like Net-a-Porter or ASOS for local fashion. So not everyone agreed to it, so we started in 2010 with only 10 brands that believed in the idea, and now it's grown to 500 brands, so it's been a ride. I think my biggest challenge would be maybe competition, because e-commerce is so accessible and no barrier to entry. So anyone can start like a Shopify account, anyone can sell things, you know. So we really took time to find ourselves and to find what is our niche. So now people know Fashion Valley is an Asian fashion hub. So you know you can find your local brands there.
Ooh, hello.